I've been big on AJ Brown. I love AJ Brown. Dan, I'll kind of throw it to you. See what your thoughts are on the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm, as you mentioned, a huge AJ Brown guy. Even from rookie rankings, Team AJB over DK Metcalf. So I've been riding this whole way.
Wow.
Betting on the talent, and a slick closet Titans fan. Just being in the northern part of Georgia, I agree. I almost feel like I have zero allegiance to the Titans. As soon as AJ Brown was out the door, Ryan Tannehill, man, I'm pissed off that the Titans let AJ Brown get out of the building. Tannehill probably his last year there for the Titans as well, recycling through the NFL draft and potentially finding a guy who can, what maybe at best case scenario, be AJ Brown. Tannehill's ADP shows it. I mean, the difference between this year and last year with Ryan Tannehill and
We're
where you can get
screwed.
him in the draft, it's night and day. I mean, Tannehill's down there with your guy Jared Goff and a couple of other superstars like Wentz. I mean, it is not looking good, and I feel terrible. But it wheels up for AJ Brown. I'm all in on this Eagles offense, and yeah, it's scary. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's scary. But I think the upside is worth the risk. So I love AJ Brown, and the weapons around Jalen Hurts this year. You can't deny he's got the tools there to really have that huge upside season. Still soaking up best ball shares, soaking up my dynasty shares. I may move a couple, this season just to kind of hedge my bet a little. I mean, the ROI has been there over the past 12 months already. Why not get out on a couple shares right now? But I'm not, I'm prepared to double down. I'll buckle in with a couple of shares.
And you said my guy Jared Goff. I wouldn't hate on the Lions too much. They have a great offensive line. They have a very in-depth wide receiver core. They have DeAndre Swift. They have TJ Hawkinson at tight end. So just be careful, man.
This I can actually connect it back to AJ Brown. I know we've already spent a lot of time on him, but I think these are just
feel free.
Two fun little nuggets on AJB that also provide just cool use cases for the per route data. So the first one is these are the most efficient intermediate targets from last year. And how I found this is just looking at the yard per route run rate on targets that came 10 to 15 yards downfield. And this is just how you use this data. It's a lot more than just who had the highest targets per route run rate, who had the highest yards per route run rate. You can find all these little subsets to get interesting takeaways using the per route data. And so Justin Jefferson obviously is insane. He was first. T. Higgins second, very cool. I left T. Higgins. Third was A.J. Brown. And this is important because Jalen Hurts targets the intermediate area of the field at the second highest rate of any quarterback. A.J. Brown has been really, really dominant on those routes, and I think it's a just pretty natural fit there with Hurts. The second one is first down targets, which I can't shut up about. I really like first down targets. I talked about
we
it
love
on Twitter.
It too.
I was just on CBS talking about it on FFT. So first down targets have been worth 20% more PPR points than targets coming on all other downs over the past 5 seasons.
That's an incredible stat too.
Yeah, it is, and it makes sense. It's intuitive that teams are, if they're throwing on first down, they're likely trying to get the ball in the hands of their best players. And the list that we have here, exemplifies that perfectly. AJ Brown, 39% target per route run rate on first downs. The next highest was Devontae Adams at 34%, Deebo Samuel at 31%. So only 2 players even above 30% other than AJB. It's nuts. And it's been a natural ascension. We've just seen his trajectory continue to go up since he's come in the league. All his per route data just points towards him being really one of the best receivers. I have him as my wide receiver 1 in Dynasty last year.
Fucking stoked.
Before the season started. I've definitely got Justin Jefferson in that spot now. But yeah, I think AJ Brown is insanely good, and I think these 2 stats are just fun ways to point that fact out, and then also to just show people how this per route data can be taken just a step further. First downs, play action, target per route run rates, all that good stuff. So yeah, AJ Brown to the moon. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,